And we should be live. Welcome, welcome to Elden Chez, episode 6. We are continuing to make our way through Stormvale. We pulled back on our most recent venture, being low on healing. But we have since opened up a shortcut down to where we will be going. Stormvale is a really good example of a little bit of a dichotomy in Elden Ring. For all the issues that I have with the open world and how expansiveness has, in some ways, made the progression feel a little bit less meaningful, the legacy dungeons are some of the best in the Souls series. The more traditional examples of Soulsborne level design are present and accounted for in these dungeons, and they are, most of them, chock full of secrets and weird things to find. Just full to the brim. So, all right, we are going to. Now, if you recall, we are missing a stone sword key. Which actually, before we progress too much further here, what we should do is go try and buy one. I believe the twins have. All right. The twin maidens being the twin husks that serve as the main shop for this hub. They do have stone sword keys. They also have them at more souls than I have at the moment. Runes that I have. So let's go try to get sell some stuff to Hugh and buy a stone sword key for our purposes here. Hi, Hugh. Oh, our broadside up to +6. And our finger seal up. That ought to improve our. He's. Leave it to me. ADHD is fun. All right, so we have now enough souls to buy 2 stone sword keys. Good, excellent. There's a few things we're going to get up to in this stream. A few routes we're going to take to really explore the depths of Stormvale. Gotta go buy those keys. I get distracted so easy. I glanced away from the screen for a moment and went, oh, better talk again. We're going to go investigate something under Stormvale. And one of the first moments that I had with this game that really, for all the issues, and we'll get into that I have for Elden Ring's lore, the game has an aesthetic and a sense of self that pervades the entire experience. And I think it is an incredible sense of self. There is a story being told here that, while it may be perhaps beyond my capabilities of understanding exactly what's being told or what's being said or what the symbology is, etc., it is a game thoroughly convinced of itself. The story and the aesthetics commit to the imagery and the symbolism that they are attempting to communicate, and go in harder on this even than the Bloodborne's commitment to cosmic horror. If I had a problem with Elden Ring, it's that the game very clearly has something to say, And I have a devil of a time understanding it. Notice the broadsword one-shot him. We talked last episode about the importance of reducing the number of hits that a creature takes to go down. When combat is so deadly and so frequently back and forth, having access to attacks that end it very fast reduces the amount of work you have to do in dodging things. The best defense is a good offense, effectively. All right. Some chests down here with some interesting items. Godslayer's Seal. Godskin Prayer Book. We emerge further up the path from... we remember seeing this door, don't we, on our way through the reverse of this area. Further access, further catacombs, further weaving paths and shortcuts through these dungeons. These places are expansive and complex. And again, whatever issues I have with Elden Ring's central conceits with the open world are not present in the Legacy dungeons. They are some of the best areas the Soulsborne series has ever had. That's when we get HP back. It's nighttime. It's harder to see in this courtyard. I've never been in here in the night. I wasn't aware time could pass in the Legacy dungeons, actually. Wooden Great Shield. More useful than you would think. It doesn't block 100% physical damage, but it does stop attacks. Alright. I want this Omen and his dog dead. And he took care of the first thing for me, didn't he? This guy's an interesting enemy. This is the first time you see one of them in the game. He's huge, wide sweeping hits. He does high damage. He seems like a mini boss, right? Very intimidating and relentless. Does tons of damage. Doesn't stagger. But like a lot of mini bosses in Souls games, he has tactics that you can abuse that burn him down very quickly and mostly safely. There's a grace. We're going to go over here. We're going to light it up, but we're not going to use it. Now, there is a route down to where I want to go from right here. But it's dangerous. It deals damage to me trying to take it. And it doesn't necessarily... Hang on. It doesn't necessarily leave me in a position to handle what's at the end of it. I thought that barrel blew up. Oh, that was sloppy. It's alright though, we did it. There's another one. Why couldn't I get a lock? There was no reason for that to happen. Ah. I tried to get fancy with it. I wanted to see how much more damage my flame did with the seal. No reason for that. Oh well. Happens to the best of us. All right. I don't want him hanging around for what I'm about to do. So watch me fuck around and lose 3k souls. Oh, hey buddy. Remember, we get HP back on critical hits, so I could have flasked there, but I didn't need to. And we're back at full. All right, so I am going to try to ping these guys ahead of time with some throwing knives, since the... Oh, that knocked him out of the air. It's happening again. Okay, run up. I'm going to heal. Oh, he had more range than I thought he would. I got... Oh, these birds are a pain. Fucking hate them. Golden Rune. All right. We'll have a buddy. Okay, so golden seed, extremely useful. Oh shit. All right, I need the giant to follow me. Come on, buddy. There's a thing back here. I need his help to smash. But if you go too far away from him, he just roars at you and hits you with a projectile. So. Oh, here are the stairs. All right. Notice one of these statues over here. Not quite close enough. I did it. Ow! Ah, damn it. Let's do it. I didn't kill him. I did. Woo! Yeah, one guy over there just saw me. All right. Now, with that tedious process out of the way, we can move on to our first alternate route throughout the castle. Excellent. Smithing stones. Mushroom, mushroom. All right. Beyond that door lies Godric. We don't want to mess with Godric yet. I want to go elsewhere. I'm going to rest at this site of grace. I'm going to add another charge to our flask. And then we're going to head this way. Want this thing? You don't bother them, they won't bother you. Now, this is the big one. Oh, he's mad. So, I did not know about this route for a long time. For a long time, I was dropping off the edge of that secondary balcony over the other side there, and just kind of taking some damage and heading over to where I was supposed to be heading for a thing. I was absolutely not doing what I should be doing, which is this route. We are not going to continue fucking around. We have enough for 6 pots, and we're going to use them. I got lucky there. Oh, the gauntlets. Damn. I wanted his sword. Lump of flesh. Which bird did I kill? What was he mourning there? Huh? Not for me to know, I suppose. All right. This route, the secret route, takes us back to several inaccessible places throughout the castle. Um, it Finding this place was a revelation because I'd already been through the game like twice and didn't know about any of this, and then I found it kind of poking around, and suddenly, all this time I've been doing the hard way. And missing out on several things that I never knew were in the castle. Eh, those guys are mostly harmless. Leave them alone. You live today. And our town shield. Power shield, not town shield. Oh, they're coming. No, these guys all have their right hands, and Gostock didn't. It's kind of interesting his name too, isn't it? Gostock. Gostoc. Gostock. Go Gost God Godfrey. All right. Very easy to get yourself killed trying to get that. We open the door to the grace. All right. Now. Ooh. All right. This next part always kind of gets me because this creature is that we're about to deal with is fucking awful. I think that's it up here. Man was extremely upset with the wall. More smithing stones. We're getting close to being able to have another weapon. At roughly +6. Rats are a bit tankier in this game than previous Souls iterations. And maybe tankier than you would expect them to be. Not quite as dangerous with things like guard counter and such. All right, we should prepare something. A couple things. I'll make 5 more pots. And then we're going to make some blood grease. I don't know how this is going to go. Oh, wrong grease. All right. Well. Decent damage. Not a good start. All right. Oh, get out of there. Okay. I didn't put the blood grease on my bar. Fuck it. Damn it. Oops. Okay. Yeah, this is not going well. Oh, shit, man. How did I miss? Ah. Yep, I got greedy. I got greedy. I got greedy. Fuck. All right. Try it again. I started off on a bad foot in that fight. Real quick. Make more fire pots, and then put my blood grease on my bar and take the kukris off. And then pre-buff. That ought to help. All right. Play it nice and safe on the way up there so I have as many resources as possible. All right. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, so we are going to pre-buff with blood grease. And we're going to be more aggressive with our one-handed attacks, which should hopefully cause some bleeding. He said, starting off the fight by being too close. Oh, Heal. Shit. Blood grease is gone. Damn it. I didn't go well at all. Oh, heal. Oh, shit. Oh, oh my god. I was not getting the bleed I needed to make that work. All right, we got a golden seed, stone cord, golden seed, stone sword key, all kinds of fun stuff. All right, now this is what I came down here to show you. This, if you remember the opening cutscene, is what remains of Godwyn the Golden, or at least some version of him. You see the body partially entombed here in stone. You see the colossal arm, the shoulder, the joint. You see the misshapen head somehow merged with the floor. These odd sunken eye sockets. This strange nodule at the scalp. And the face kind of descending into what looks like almost a clamshell form at the chin. This is haunting. This is disturbing and is unearthly in a way that I think only really Bloodborne achieves in kind of just sheer horror, because it's not gore, it's not teeth, it's not all gnashing fangs and slavering maw and hunting creature predator. It's just unsettling. What is this? What did this to him? What are these thorns extending out from the floor? And something that's very easy to miss in here is there's a blood stain, and if you look at it, it's Sorcerer Roger. Something burst through him and lifted him up through the floor, and that killed him. In some sense. This is one of the best moments in this game, finding this corpse. It is unsettling in a way and striking in a way that I don't find in other games, and it does something important in terms of storytelling. There's no cutscene. There's no dialogue. There's no exposition. It doesn't stop and pan and make sure you look at it. It's all in game. It doesn't comment on the horror, it lets the horror speak for itself. We'll get a good look at it as we climb out. Something interesting, the eye sockets are empty. It looks more to me like a husk than a corpse. Uninhabited. It's one of the most striking moments in this game. Second, really, only to another moment involving Godwin later on. And look where we emerged. Back in front of my favorite statue. All right. With that in hand, let's take our spoils, such as they are. Head back to a shrine fire, or a grace. And grab a level. Then let's kill ourselves a demigod. Remember, we're pushing our endurance towards 20. Getting that max equip load up. We don't need to be at this bonfire. We need to be at the secluded cell. Godric is an interesting first hurdle. He's mechanically, he's very interesting because he is intimidating in a way that suits his character. At first, he's horrifying and seems overwhelming and dangerous. And as you fall into a pattern, perhaps you begin to say, oh, well, he's not that bad. And then the mid-fight change happens, and you see how far he's willing to go to win. How far he's already gone to win. He's lopsided, asymmetrical. Ah! I better help her out or she's gonna die. Look at that rotted thing. Heal. Boy, I hope Nefelli heals soon. Oh, this is gonna hurt. All right, Godric, it's you and me, pal. Can't believe I actually dodged that. Oh, actually does significant damage. I don't think it's gonna end well. Oh, no, I'm dead. Sometimes that fight goes well and sometimes it doesn't. Let's try again. Godfrey's interesting, isn't he? Like, is it design? He's lopsided. He doesn't have an axe on each side. He has two axes on one side. He's unbalanced. His fighting style involves flailing and rolling and lashing around. It's not practiced or disciplined. He shows no practice or discipline in anything he does. His splicing and grafting is just willy nilly. There's no form to it. It's all function as best he can manage. Let's try good old blood grease on him. Oh, my health back. Oh, blood grease is gone. Back up. Reapply. Ow. Oh, damn it. I thought I could roll. That was going so much better. All right. Keep trying. Can't stop, won't stop. Tried to block the bleed, didn't happen. All right, you run toward him super quick. Back away. Heal up. Ah! And he's mine! Huh. I thought I had more. I thought I had souls around here. Maybe it's because I died without grabbing them, didn't I? Okay. We did it. Yeah, let's see if we have. Yeah, we do. We can get 2 levels off of this, I think. Yeah? All right. So, we have a number of things we need to do now. We're going to rest the site of grace, and we're going to get a lore bit. Gostock has returned. What's he doing? He's stomping on something. Interesting character. You can. Look at that. That's all that's left of Godric. That was the only original pieces of him. All gone. This murdered dragon brought here from somewhere, pierced on this pillar and kept as a trophy of some kind. This place itself was the site of a battle. It looks like the scattered swords, but also gravestones, which are interesting. There's a lot of design in Elden Ring's locales and environments that typical, I think, of Souls games is meant for you to be able to really kind of dig into and grasp. Confusing framework aside, I think there's a lot to dig into here that I really enjoy doing. So, just we'll get into that more as we play. Let's see. Yeah, the Golden Rune 5, and we're not doing boss weapons this run. I know what weapons I want to use. So just going to consume the boss souls. We're going to use those to level, but first, we're going to go talk to Nefeli Lu. There's a few people we have to talk to now. Helped. All right. So the Arsenal Charm is important because it gives us a pretty significant boost to our equipment weight. And that means we can equip another weapon. And a pretty significant one without necessarily losing access to our medium roll. All right. Pardon me. Just kind of inspecting my equipment here. I like the idea of a broadsword run. I really do. Basic sword and shield just to get through the game. Let's focus on that for now. All right, +7. Imagine we've got 2 more levels, both going into endurance. I think. Yeah. Claymore and torch. Claymore gives me access to a thrust attack. I think that's important. This is Fia. Fia is an extremely interesting character. This animation is interesting. There's some real character in the way your character leans in to the hug, right? To the embrace. I think there's some good storytelling there, I believe. Okay, so we have enough for roughly 2 levels worth of um, uh, runes. We're going to go ahead and bump endurance up further. Go ahead and get it to 20. And then I think we're going to try to get strength to 30. Maybe, well, we'll see. Look how alien and awful that thing is. There's hair and some kind of leathery, pockmarked skin. There's grievous wounds all over it. It's rotting. These are the envoys of the greater will. These communicate what the outer god currently in control of the lands between wants from us. And they are falling apart. This is another of the instances that I think Elden Ring excels. Haunting, strange, alien images of moments where the storytelling is done solely by the uncanny, horrible things that are in front of you. No cutscene, no exposition. It didn't drag me into this room. It left me to my own devices to come in here and discover this myself. And the immediacy of that control and the fact that it's never taken from me makes this more horrifying. I don't know what these things initially could do, right? I don't know what they are, who they are, what they represent. And the sense of discovery is, while you do stand there for a good bit of dialogue, the instant the reveal is not fed to you. You seek it out, you find it yourself, you discover the discovery. And I think that's an important metric. All right, we have 3K souls runes left. The study is open. Let's go talk to Sarofnir. Do not hesitate to use the doll, should it please you. So we have our goals. We have our quest. And there is much to do. I think I'm going to continue playing, but I think what I'm going to do is stop this stream and then start the next one, so that the episodes continue to be split up into roughly 1.5 hour sessions. So I will see you in just a moment.